I'm Donna. Welcome to my garden. Today I'm going to harvest a few carrots. I have a wonderful appetizer I'd like to make for you. This is my copycat recipe from an appetizer my husband and I would order at a little Thai restaurant when we first started dating. So I've done a pretty good replication of the recipe, I think. At least my husband says so, and I think so too. And it's really easy. You don't need a lot of ingredients. I'll include all of the ingredients in the description area below if you'd like to give it a try. And so I'm going to go ahead and harvest these carrots, and hopefully we've got some good ones underneath here. Then we'll take them inside, and I got to get some green onion too, but those are in my container garden. And then I'll put this recipe together for you. And I also included a recipe for Thai sweet chili sauce, which is what I like to eat with these. So I'll leave a link to that as well right over here. Okay. So you'll want to make sure that your spring roll pastries are defrosted, so take those out of the freezer if you need to. And I like to use a shrimp deveiner to peel and devein my shrimp. I think it's just a really easy way to get that shell off, and you'll just go back through it with a little stream of water and wash the vein out. And I'll leave a link to how you can also use a shrimp deveiner if you'd like to do that. And I'm just going to put this on a toaster oven pan, and we're going to cover this and bake it in the oven, in the toaster oven, for about 10 minutes, okay? And so I also had a little purple carrot in my fridge I had harvested earlier, so I'm going to use that also just to give it a little bit of color. It's always kind of neat how the inside of those carrots are yellow. A lot of them, some of them aren't. And use only the white and the very light green parts of your green onion. Don't use the top blades where it's dark green. And you'll need to cut those down very good. I'm going to go ahead and make the filling. So to your cream cheese, you'll add a little bit of powdered sugar, some salt, add your sour cream, and we're going to give it a good mix. And I'll include all the measurements in the description area below if you'd like to copy and paste it to your favorite word program. After it's mixed well, go ahead and add your carrots and your green onion and your shrimp. And we'll just stir that all together, and then your filling is done. Now we'll go ahead and get the oil kind of warm. This is not going to be like a frying oil like at 350 or 375. You want to kind of keep it low, around 300 degrees probably Fahrenheit. And you'll need to separate out some egg whites and just put a little splash of water in there too to kind of thin it out a little bit. And make sure that you use the spring roll pastries. You get these at your Asian market. They're a lot different than the wonton wrappers that you may commonly find at the grocery store. Here's a comparison of the two. The spring roll wrappers are just wonderful. They're very thin and light, and they're extra crispy, and they actually make this, I think, make this roll, okay, they make it really good. Go ahead and rub a little bit of the egg white on the outside edges of your spring roll pastry. And we'll go ahead and put about a tablespoon of the filling there. And we're just not going to do any kind of special fold on this at all. Just fold it over about 2/3 of the way. Then come in with the edges with a little bit more egg white. And secure those edges down. And then the last time over one more time. And this is just how I remember them at the restaurant. So if you want to try a different creative way to roll it, just go ahead. Keep them kind of covered up with a very, very damp paper towel. Okay, and then you can go ahead and fry them in your oil. And they don't take long at all to fry. Probably 2 minutes. Not long at all. Just enough to warm that filling through. And they are going to be so light and so crispy. I just love how these turn out. So I'm doing this here for you so you can kind of see how the filling and see how crispy they are. And I like to just dip them in a little bit of that sauce there. You can also just pour the sauce over the top. Keep in mind that it'll make them not as crispy if you pour the sauce on top. So I hope you can try this recipe out. They really are good, especially when they're hot. Try to serve them within 5 minutes of bringing them out of the oil. And they are just yummy. Thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.